Wisdom Tuition and Test Series. This is Sheetal teacher here. Today we'll start with Standard 5th Maths, lesson number 1, Roman numerals. Okay, so in this standard you have to learn Roman numbers from 1 to 20, and there are few important numbers as given in one chart. Okay, so let's start. In this first chapter, Roman numerals. As we are Indian, we stays in India, we called as Indian. The same way, the people who were living in Rome, those people are called as Roman people. Now, Roman people having a different number style. What you have seen in the clock or in mobile, some images you must have seen. So let's learn these Roman numbers with this one conversation where Geeta asked her teacher, this clock doesn't have numbers. It has some symbols instead. So instead of numbers, if you look at this clock, there are few symbols as given. Okay, so teacher says, yes, Geeta, these are Roman numerals. In Europe, in the old time, Roman capital letters were used to write as numbers. That is why they were called as Roman numbers, yeah, Roman numerals. The letter I was symbol of for 1. So how we write number 1? The same way Roman people will write the Roman people will write letter I as a number 1. Okay? Then that is why they were called Roman numerals. The letter I is was the symbol used for number 1. Okay? Letter V for 5. I for 1. Letter V for 5. Okay. And X for 10. So here if you can see this symbol which indicate number 1. This symbol indicate number 5. And X, this symbol indicate number 10. Okay. Understood? In this method, there was no symbol for 0. Remember, this you will get question in MCQs. In Roman numbers, there is no symbol for 0. Okay, so how we write 0? There is no any symbol for 0. Also, the value of symbol did not change with its place. There are certain rules for writing numbers using Roman numerals. Let's see how to write 1 to 20 using rules and symbols 1, 5 and 10. Are you getting now? This is number 1, this is number 5 and this is number 10. Okay, so teacher says there are few rules. Let's go through which rules are there. So rule 1 says if either of the symbols 1 or 10 is written consecutively means एक के बाद एक अनुक्रमिक एका नंतर एक के बाद एक 2 or 3 times their sum is called as a total. Sum is total addition. Total is the number that they make. Look at this example. If you write number 1 which stands here I for twice, so it will add and 1 plus 1 which will make 2. So till here you are aware 1 written as capital I, 5 written as capital V and 10 written as capital X. The same way if you write 1 2 times, I 2 times, so it will show as number 2. If you write X 2 times, so it will be 10 plus 10 which will be number 20. The same way if you write I 1 plus 1 it will create number 3. Understood? So rule 1 says if you consecutively write, consecutive means एक के बाद एक, if you are writing any particular digit for 2 or 3 times. Remember you cannot repeat onward 3 times. Okay, this you will come to know in rule 2. 2 or 3 times if you are writing, let's say here you are writing 2 times, so it will create number 2. If you are writing 3 times, so it will be number 3. Are you clear with rule 1? Let's continue rule 2. The symbol I or X can be repeated consecutively for a maximum of 3 times. I or 10, that means I is number 1 and this x stands for 10, this you can write consecutively, means repeatedly. But how many times you can write? Maximum 3 times. So for number 4, you cannot write I 4 times. Okay, there is different style for number 4. Just remember number I, that means symbol I, which is for number 1, and symbol X, which is for number 10, that you can write maximum 3 times. Okay, the numeral B, which is number 5, is never repeated consecutively. Here we are getting I 1 or X 10, we can write repeatedly 2, 3 times, maximum 3 times. But remember number 5, which is symbol V, never ever repeated. So you cannot write V and B which will make 10. No, this will not work. Okay. So with number 5 or with number 10, how you can make more digits? Look at this example in rule 3. When either 1 or 5, 1 or 5 is written on the right of the symbol. Okay, so this is right side for B, for 5. This is right side for X and this is right side for X for 10. Okay, so right of the symbol of bigger number, its value is its value is added to the value of bigger number. What do you mean by this? So look at this two digit. This is number 5, this is number 1. If you are writing I in the right hand side, which will increase the value by number 1. 5 value has been increased by 1, which will make number 6. So simply, if I have to write number 6, I will write V plus I, which will make number 6. Okay, 7 V plus II, V plus 2, 5 plus 2 which will make number 7 and 5 plus 3 which will make number 8. Okay, 5 you cannot repeat, but 1, 2 and 3, this you can write with the repetition of symbol I. Same goes to 11, 12 and 13. Now you are very well known. X stands for number 10. So 10 plus 1, 11. 10 plus 2, 12 and 10 plus 3, 13. So this right hand side will add the value of the bigger number. Here bigger number is 10. 1, 2, 3 are increasing its value by 1, 2, 3. So 10 plus 1 will make 11. 10 plus 2 will make 12 and 10 plus 3 will make 13. Are you getting? Okay, let's continue. Here 10 plus 5, it will be 15. And 10 plus 6, which will make 10 plus 6, which will make 16. In split 10, 5, 1. 10 plus 5, 15 plus 1, 16. So rule 3 says if you write any symbol like 1 which is I and 5 which is V, right hand side of the bigger number, so it will increase the value, it will add the value. Clear with rule 3? Let's continue. Rule 4. When I, which is number 1, is written on the left hand side of 5 or 10, then its value subtracted, which will decrease its value. Okay, you will come to know with this example. Let's say here I have number 5, but instead of writing right hand side, here I is written on left hand side of 5. So which will subtract the value. Which symbol is written before 5, which is 1. So 5 plus 1, number 4. Left hand side written is I, which is 1, and 10 minus 1, you will get number 9. In short, if you write any symbol which is 1 or 5 in the left hand side, it will decrease the value, it will subtract the value. In case if you are writing right hand side, which will increase the value, If you are writing left hand side, which will subtract the value. Now look at this. Number 8 is not written as IIX. What do you mean by this? Simply, if you subtract 1 from 10, which will make 9. If you subtract 1 from 5, which will make 4. But it not goes for number 8. In number 8, you cannot write IIX, which is 2 minus 10. In case of 8, you will write 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, which will make number 8. We have to think a little differently to write the number 14 and 19. Let's see how to write number 14. So 14, how 14s come? 10 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So here they have added 4 time number 1. But we know very well we cannot repeat the symbol I or number 1 more than 3 times. Consecutively we can write 3 times, not more than that. So how we can write number 4? They have asked you, think how you can write number 4. 4 plus 10, 14, how you can write? Okay, instead of 10 plus 4, how you can write number 14? So for this, you can write number 10 and number 4. 10, okay, which is x plus 4, which is IV, which will make 10 plus 4, 14, 1 4, 14. Clear? Same goes for number 19. You will write 10 and number 9. 10 plus 9, which will make 19. So 10 stands for x and plus 9, which is ix. So you can write 10 ix, number 19. Okay, thus to write the numbers from 1 to 20 in Roman numbers, we first distribute a given numbers into group of 10, 5 and 1 and then apply the rule given above. One more example is given for number 12. How you will write number 12? So 10 plus 2, which will make number 12. For 7, 5 plus 1. So this you have to write I, okay? 5 plus 2, which will make number 7. 18, how you can write? 10 plus 5, 15, 16, 17, 18. Understood? Which will make number 18. So I hope you are clear with all the rules with given examples. Now let's move to our exercise, which is called as a problem set. So write all the numbers from 1 to 20 using Roman numerals. So I'll help you write here. You can write number 1 to 20. Okay. So 1 you can write as I. 2 you can write as double I. 3 you can write as triple I. How you can write 4? 4 you can write as a IV. Okay. Here 4 you can write as a okay. 4 you can write as a IV. 5 simple V. 6 you can write VI6. 7 you can write VII7. 8 you can write VIII. 8. 9 you can write 10 minus I. Are you getting? I wrote left hand side. Okay. IX 9 and 10 you can write as a X. That's it. Clear? 11